Masyarakat Selayar dari hasil perikanannya, menurut pengamatan saya selama ini, itu masih kurang menciptakan nilai tambah dari produk yang hasil perikanan itu.
We've got an example with the small-scale fisheries. We identified a national success case, and it's successful, but it's quite complex what has to be done. You have to build the cold chain, you have to build the processing, you have to build the supply chain up. So it takes time to change the model that's in place currently to a potentially new model. So what we're doing in the ecosystem-based business development is we're doing a search for all of those really nice examples and case studies around the world of success driven through enterprise led approaches, which have led to ecosystem improvement as well. We had 3 different areas that we were focused on, which was largely driven by the work which is done in marine spatial planning and systems dynamics, which identified 3 particular areas.
Yang pertama, bagaimana sustainable small scale fishery. Kemudian yang kedua, sustainable low impact tourism. Kemudian value added product. Ketiga model ini sangat menurut saya sangat bagus untuk kita diterapkan di Selayar.
Yang paling menarik adalah mereka juga memberikan pelatihan bagi para masyarakat itu. Dalam mereka bisa merumuskan sendiri ide-ide itu dengan beberapa pertimbangan seperti apakah jenis bisnis apa yang ingin mereka laksanakan, kemudian juga kompetitor mereka bagaimana, dan juga apakah ini termasuk bisnis yang menguntungkan dalam jangka yang panjang dan keberlangsungannya itu seperti apa.
Each of these things we're trying to make sure that the people who produce them get to capture the value. And that's typically the problem for many of these communities. People down the other end of the supply chain who are making money, not the fishers themselves, because they're not differentiating their product, they're not value adding their product. Ecosystem-based business development is more about a process that you follow. So there's not the easy, quick solutions in there, but it does lay out a process that you should follow. So some of the preliminary impacts are people starting new businesses or expanding their businesses with the opportunities that have been introduced. So, I mean, literally, when we ran the workshop and we had a successful, small business guy from Bali, who was a really lovely person, by the time he left Selayar 2 days later, 3 ladies had been developing their own virgin coconut oil using the techniques that he'd introduced to them.
Yang menarik dari EbBD ini adalah kita bisa ngelihat itu dari sisi ekosistem. Jadi ekosistem serta ekonomi ini bisa berjalan bersamaan.